All right, everybody, welcome to Slap Son. There's a champ in the building. What's going on, man? He's not even fighting on the card, but he's around. You know why? He wants to intimidate motherfuckers. He's got this belt on his shoulder. He's got this weird purple alien around with him. It's all about the mind game. Everybody, Anthony Blackburn. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good, good.
I
So,
got Grimace on me.
we got to make
Get him
Grimace.
on here, yeah. Get him on there.
You
He's
must.
in the shot, baby.
Yeah, he's in the shot. You must recognize Grimace to bring good things into your life. And if you don't believe me, you better stop watching the video. So I actually lifted the belt for the first time last night. It's a chunk of metal, man.
It's a burden if you're carrying it. I swear, I tell everybody it's like having a kid because I don't have one. But it simulates that perfectly.
No, it really does. He was talking about how walking around just Vegas carrying that. And it's like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
So, but like having it out all around, you kind of have to, as a champ, to like promote the sport. You kind of do have to be out there promoting it yourself and everyone else too, because it's not going to grow without that.
Dude, I will say you're one of the better ones at that. Like just on your Instagram and YouTube, you really do walk like it's your child.
I'm trying.
Like, dude, no one can say you're not a fan of your own sport.
Right.
You know? What do you think's gonna happen this year with your division, man? There's been a couple shakeups. People have moved down. You know what I mean? We got some dog guy barking in the background. What's going on with that?
Listen, we're definitely gonna have some movement in the welterweight division this year, and it's looking exciting. Obviously, gonna have a few matches on this card, pre-recorded matches. I'm really excited for KO Chris and Chris Debo. Can't wait.
I'm excited for that one.
It's probably the one I'm most excited for. Besides Brandon Bordeaux and Isaiah.
Yeah. Brandon's been interesting, man. I think, so I can only take it as I see it. And for a guy who's typically like pretty social and all that kind of stuff, you can really tell he's zoning in. Like he's not being as active, interacting as far as like DMing, things like that, because I think he's taking it serious. I'm excited for that match.
Well, he actually is taking some training tips from my coach. He wrote a little program up for him, and he's got him in the gym doing specific exercises that we developed and we practiced. So he's got a nice, better training camp this time around. You're gonna see a different product. I'm promising you that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, he's not shy about showing how he's shredded. I know that.
Never.
The workouts are working, bro.
Well, it's crazy because he's one of the guys that you see come into this. He shows up off the plane on weight.
Right.
He's not the one.
He's a professional.
He's not one of the guys that's going to be in the sauna. I think that is really going to be an X factor in this. I know they're both on weight. Isaiah has maybe 5 pounds to get off.
Yeah, nothing.
It ain't really a lot. It's not 10 pounds in the sauna. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference between that.
Yeah, no, that's huge. And if I heard you right, that's what you're doing here as well, as you're helping out some of the newbies.
Yeah.
Let them how this is going to go this weekend, things like that.
So they had me coaching with the legendary Ron Wolverine Beta.
The beard himself.
So they had us at the Apex, and they had a little table set up. We had Bob. I had my training dummy here, and we got to work, and we had a few good training sessions with each group. And
that's cool,
dude,
man.
I'm telling you, they're taking it very, very serious. Everyone that's signing up for this now it's not just so much as off the couch. Some of these women are professional fighters. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see some of these women on this pre-recorded card.
You're gonna be bangers.
Banger matchups.
So that's been an underlying theme literally all week, is the sport as we've seen it in real time, it's not evolving as far as like strikers. I mean, they're going to get better. There's going to be bigger things like that. It has evolved. You can't be what you just said. You can't come off the couch anymore. Like, you have to know that, like, whether you think this sport is ridiculous or a sideshow or whatever, it's not that. It's not that at all. And I think in the very beginning, they used that as a marketing tactic to get more eyeballs, right? But now it's evolved into like, this is legit, dude. If you're not taking it serious, you're not gonna last.
You're gonna get left behind.
You get left behind, absolutely.
Other people are taking it serious, and that's kind of what I attribute to how I've gotten to where I'm at. Is I've had a coach that I've employed to train with me, but he's also someone I went to high school with and middle school with, and we played sports together all my life, and he's a good friend, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different relationship when you have someone that knows you on that kind of personal level, but then you can work together on this brand new thing. Like it kind of brings you back to, you know, being a kid again with your homie.
Yeah.
So you're working at this goal of, oh man, I called him after Power Slap 1 as soon as I won. I said, dude, we got to go on this. Like, dude, I don't know what's going to happen, but we have to go now. And he fucking started watching film that night, started writing out shit that could probably help, and made a program that's obviously worked.
Yeah.
So,
dude, I don't think so. I knew you trained with your buddy, but I didn't know that when it was all done, it sounded like you knew what was happening, and so you just jumped on it like, we got to run, we got to go now. That's insane. I didn't know that.
I wanted to be, you know, I had an idea. Like obviously, it was like everyone's gunning after KO Chris at that time.
Yeah, he was like one of the names back then.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I want to knock that guy out. So let's get to work.
I love that. I love that because it just shows you have to, like we were talking yesterday, and there's this Denzel Washington clip that kind of, you know, makes its way in my algorithm here and there, you know, and he just talks about how you can be moving and not go anywhere, right? So like you can be walking on a treadmill and you're moving, but you're not really going anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I think that happens with a lot of the early guys in slap. Like they think like they're moving because they're in the league, they're in the game, but they're just kind of in the same spot moving. And the difference with you is you're like, oh no, we need to go places with this. And so you got the regiment, you got a coach, and you locked in early. That makes you be different, man. Because think about all the people you started with. I think you're one of the few remaining because they just moved in one place.
It's been, you know, it's back, and it's attributes to, you know, the frequency of events now. It's gonna go more frequent, obviously. We're gonna have more places opening up. I think that, you know, the stagnancy of the weight class definitely attributes to it. So now that we're going to have a few matches here and it's going to shake the division up, I think with the new people coming down, or, you know, that lightweight title getting made, you're going to see some serious action in these lower weight classes.
Yeah, it's exciting because you can feel the rumblings real, like
building
it's about
up.
to pop.
Yeah, it's building up good. So and it's really cool to, you know, be on the inside a little bit and get a little inklings of what's going to happen in the future. Is really cool to, you know, be on that side of things too.
Yeah, and real quick, YouTube, that's part of it.
Huge.
I keep saying over and over, I can't wait to see what the views are going to be now because, look, Rumble's real, it's a thing, but there's like effort involved with Rumble. YouTube, it's so seamless.
That's what it is for me. It was always like, what's it going to be on? Or when you're explaining it to somebody, you know, how do I watch this? It's on Rumble. It's this app that's just like YouTube, you know. And
so
every time I explained it like that, it was like, fuck, I wish we were just on YouTube, and now we are,
dude. Yeah.
I think the live viewership, that's going to be a skyrocket. You're going to see
Do you know what the live viewership was on Rumble? Usually on the Rumble?
Usually we're in the, like, you know, we get 2-3 million
on the live,
maybe.
Because see, I always go back and look. So like on this last card that we had, when I saw it last, it was closing in on 5 million.
Yeah.
And like we're talking about, no offense, world, but that's Rumble. Like YouTube, it's gonna be 15, 20. You know what I mean? Like
10x. I think you're gonna see 50.
I mean, that's exciting as shit.
50.
Yeah. Can you imagine if this car got 50 million views, motherfucker?
I think
That'd be crazy.
That'd
be crazy, man.
Imagine the production.
Those bonus checks better go up, bitch.
And the production is going to be what we use for any program or any network we're going to be on.
Yeah, that's true.
It transfers. I think whatever their ad deal, or I don't know. That's the thing I'm curious about is the ads and stuff. How is that going to work?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Well, yeah, dude. I'm excited to nerd out on that partnership because they obviously. It's not about money when your title sponsor spends that much. So the freedom to do what you want is very, very real, even on YouTube now.
Yeah, we'll see. And it's gonna. I mean, it's like they're already setting up subscriptions and they got stickers for chat and shit like that. I'm like, I can't wait to see this.
It's gonna be so much fun.
But this is my first one I get to watch live. You know, we're here out in Vegas, get to be in the crowd this time, so that's what I'm most pumped for.
Are you gonna be starting at the prelims?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 8 hours of slap or something like that.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by, man. Real quick, where can they all find you on social media?
Babyface Power Slap on Instagram, Anthony Blackburn on Facebook. I don't really mess with the X and all that stuff too much, but that's where you can get at me.
Okay, very good. Thanks, everybody.